Hobbies and Honeydews. Welcome to the garage shop. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there are thinking, what's under all this crap? Well, it's a 68 Chevy Nova, and we're going to get into this one day. Let's see, move stuff around here. We're going to get into this car. We're going to get this car going. We're going to change some things on it, but that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about something totally different. We're going to talk about what you can do on the cheap around your house. I know this ain't the biggest shop in the world, but this is what I had. So this is what we did. It is very messy because we are building cabinets, and we'll show you those too. There's actually videos up. I'm going to leave them up. We're kind of starting over here. You can see the other videos and how we built these cabinets and what we did, and we had to put a pause on it because the price of wood just went through the roof. But as you can see, we were not in here. We had a different car in here. That car has since been gone, and we were outside. Now we're inside. So yes, I love it. I'm not outside anymore. It's not a huge shop, but it's a place to work where I'm not in the rain. But what we're going to talk about today is more of what can I do around my house for the cheap. I am basically a jack of all trades. I like to do everything. I like cars. I like doing woodworking. I like welding. I like doing all this stuff. So I do it around my house. And when I do it to improve my house. But I don't like to buy things. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I like to do things with stuff I have around the house. And that's one way to save money. The other way to save money, and this is very important, do it yourself. There's so many videos out there that shows you how to do things, exactly how to do things. And you can do them yourself. Invest in the tools. You don't have to buy the top tools. I don't have great tools. Some of them I do. I've acquired over the years, all this stuff. But tools, that's where you can spend your money. Tools will last you through this job, through the next job, and the next job. And the other thing is, if you're like me, you'll go from one project to another project before the other project's done. I get bored of it. I really do. I get bored, and I go from one project to the next project to the next project. Maybe I'll bounce back to this project, but that's what I do. So if things, what am I trying to say here? So I'll tell you what, let's just go through, let's show you some ways to save money. Let's show you products that I've used. Free stuff. I found free stuff. I always grab free stuff. I'm a hoarder with free stuff. I don't throw anything away. I might use it down the road. Now my wife, she likes to throw it away if I haven't used it in a couple months. Me, I won't throw it away. What if I need it in a year? And I've been down that road. I've thrown stuff away that I've used in a year. But like this chair I'm sitting in, this chair was free. There's another one under there, identical to it, free. My car, the Nova you seen, I paid very little for it 15 years ago maybe, and I've just kind of slowly progressed, and now we got a new engine in it, new transmission, all kinds of stuff. And I'm getting ready to put new rear leaf springs on it, and we're going to do that. We'll do a video on that. Because that's going to be a chore because of how somebody else jacked it up underneath, but we're going to go ahead and fix all that stuff and make it a smooth ride. But let me show you some of the things I've done on the cheap with free stuff and stuff I had laying around or stuff that I didn't spend much money on, and we'll get right to that. Now let's start off with these cabinets. Everybody, maybe some of you have seen the cabinets being built, and that's something, if you haven't seen them, go back and watch them. I'm playing a big goof, showing that kind of anybody can do it. I've never built cabinets before, but like I said, I'm a jack of all trades. I like to experience new stuff. I like to learn how to do things. I need to turn on a light because we can't see in here. Okay, So I'm going to show you a couple things I've done here on the cheap, which these cabinets, I may have $400 in them, about 400 bucks. With the wood prices, I'll probably have more. I got to do the lower cabinets still, but we've been working on the upper ones now again. And let me show you some things that we've done here. Back here, I had this piece of steel left over. I put it behind here, and this is my most important thing here. Counter space. The reason I went with building my own cabinets is because I wanted them done a certain way. And you're not going to get that with custom building unless you have a lot of money, which I don't. One of the things, I wanted the microwave off the counter. So we did this. We brought them up off the counter. I put the little thing in here. And then over here, you can see we have 2 doors. Well, I wanted to mimic it over here, but there's a wall here and this here, which you can see comes out further. But opening another door just wasn't going to work. So I built these shelves in here, and we got these 3 things off the counter. And this is my coffee area. So I have my coffee here. I have my coffee maker, and then here's all my coffee cups, and we got some hanging. And then I got sugar. If you pull out the sugar, I got creamer. We got popcorn. We got tea. I'm a tea drinker. I love my tea. These were very cheap because I did them myself, and that's the key thing. Do it yourself. Spend the money. Now, I would tell you, this next thing is I spent 0 money on this, and it actually turned out awesome. My wife just totally loves it. Our backsplash, as you can see right here, was it's just, I can't stand it. It's ugly, and we wanted something different. We're going with a farm theme. Like with these cabinets aren't perfect. There's blemishes in them. You can see all kinds of blemishes. These cabinets are not perfect, and I didn't want them perfect, because I like old farmhouses. So we're kind of mimicking that. Now, I will show you what we use for our backsplash. As you can see, it's just wood planks. I found these wood planks on the side of the road. Somebody had cut them up and bundled them, and we're going to continue it all the way around. I got a whole bunch of them. And we're going to use those for the backsplash. That's totally free, and I love it. All kinds of things here. We didn't have storage, and I'm going to show you my pantry and the trash can holder, because don't have the doors on it yet. The doors are sitting outside. So we're going to finish those. We're going to get those on. But let me show you what we did here. This is one of our pantries, and then we have another one there. The trash can's down here. I'm going to actually build another shelf inside there to hold the trash bags. Since I did this on my own, I got to spend money on things. This pulls out. We spent money on these. As you can see, it's the retractable, easy, whatever they call it. I love it. It doesn't slam and knock everything down. Up here we keep our cereal and stuff, and I just put these on. Over here, my wife made these. My wife and her sister made these. These are just like burlap sacks or whatever. Well, that's our curtains. And it works out great. I love them. You know, she sewed them up. Her sister sewed them up herself. And they put these things on here to hold it. And we're going to get rid of the blinds there. Like I said, this is all under construction. We're still working, but I have a little time on my hands now for being laid off from work, and we're gonna get this stuff done. My wife says she doesn't want me to go back to work, but because things are getting done around the house, but I want to go back. I'm going nuts. Let me show you candles. Oh my gosh. See all that? That's all candles. My wife collects candles from Bath and Body. I don't know if anybody's ever bought these candles. Let's see. Can you see that? $24 for a candle. They always have good deals, and she buys them. But let me tell you what she did. She loves Bath and Body. So she took a part-time job at Bath & Body. Does she need to? No, not absolutely not. But she took a part-time at Bath & Body, and now she gets discounts on all this stuff that she wants. I mean, really, let me show you. This drawer here. This is full of these. Full of them. Did we pay full price? Nope. Because she works there. She took a part-time job there. Here's more steel. We put this steel up. I had this steel laying around. We needed a little spot here. The dogs eat here and stuff, so we put this up. It's just shit I had laying around, absolutely free. So, coat hanger, right here. It's the coat hanger and hat hanger. We made this. Actually, my stepson made that for me, and it matches the cabinets. We made that with old stuff we had lying around, totally free. Let me show you some more stuff that we got downstairs. Now right here, we put this wall up because we wanted to hide some stuff. Sorry about the lighting. It's really sucks down here because we haven't gotten it done yet. We wanted the TV in the wall. This is all basically, all this wood was just scrap wood I had lying around. Even put a plug in behind there with the spare plug I had laying around and some wiring. That's it. Back here, we did this whole wall with steel that a really good friend of mine gave me. He had it lying around at his farm. He wanted it gone. Asked me if I could use it. Well, yeah, I could use it. So we put this up. And as you can see, it's a car theme. It's an automotive theme. Here's a hat hanger I made down here. As you can see, it's just an old wrench. I heated it up, bent it, drilled a hole in it, put it on a board. Free, totally free. This here, we built this. Get these out of the way here. We built this as kind of a counter. This is supposed to, when it's done, it'll look like a counter for whenever you come into a shop and you buy stuff or whatnot. You know, we got a carburetor sitting down there, valves, all kinds of stuff. Here's a seat that we built. I took an old wheel, and then I'd had a lot of this tubing here. So what we did, I welded a plate down there and a plate up here, and we got this in the wheel and just made a seat. Now I can sit here while my wife's on the other side doing stuff, and I'll show you. I made this for her. She wanted a desk. She's in school and she wanted a desk. Well, I had the plywood laying around, and I wanted to keep with the theme down here, so we continued the steel back here. And this here, this is just steel I had laying around. Welded it up, put bolts in it. I can take this thing apart. I welded the frame, and then we put bolts in for the legs. And I can take this apart at any time. Very simple. Like I said, this was free. I had the plywood laying around. I had the trim boards laying around. I had the steel laying around. Let's get rid of it all. And that's just doing with stuff laying around the house. All free. The key is do it yourself. There's all kinds of things here. We'll go on the back porch. I'll show you what we've done back there. Like again, free. You can see I had this old toolbox laying around. It was just taking up space in the garage. Well, it fits with the theme. Put it down here. We got an end table. Let's go out in the back porch and I'll show you exactly what I've done out there. This is our back porch. We use this back porch. It's a mess right now. We haven't used it in a little bit because I've been working and making a mess, but we use this back porch. Let me show you some things we've done here. We'll start off with the bar, which is filled with crap right now because we're kind of making the shop in there. So there's some more steel. I got more out back. Chop saw I bought. Like I said, this is a Harbor Freight chop saw. It works great. It's a 12-inch compound miter saw slider, and it works great. I paid very little money for this. And it does it does what I need it to do. But we built this bar, our table, because we don't really drink, but this is from a tree that we had cut down out front that we did it ourselves. This is a tree though that we cut down. Well, I had this wood from the tree, so that's my table leg. Okay. We got more steel over there. These chairs. We bought these chairs. I found them on Facebook Marketplace for dang near nothing. So we grabbed those. This was an old cart, microwave cart. Oh man, I probably bought this thing 20 years ago. Well, I was going to throw it away, and I thought, no, I'm not going to throw it away. We threw some paint on it, scratched it up a little bit, and it now holds the radio for out here. Great. Let's look at the door. We built this door. And we got a screen door on the other side, but it needs fixed. We got a dog door. Plexiglass was very, very expensive. We put the screen in. The screen's from an old, I've had it for forever, that I've used for another screened-in porch. But we got this corrugated clear plastic. This stuff is way cheaper than putting in flat plexiglass. So we did that all the way down. And then you come into the living area here. We found this. We got a wood burning stove. It's on the cheap. It is on the cheap. I built this. This is just a barrel stove. And I may do a video on that. These are little pots that somebody gave me. Well, they got holes in them. You can't use them. So we hung them up here. It fit. It works. The couch. We got 2 couches. Okay, this one's got stuff on it. We got 2 couches back here. I found these for $40 on Marketplace, Facebook. Good deal. We hung our TV up out here. This was given to me. It says stop. I don't know if you can read it. It went on an old tractor, but I love old tractors. But that's just some of the stuff. And we're going to go through, and I'm going to show you how I make things to save money and make my house look nicer. And all that'll be coming up. So if this is all stuff you want to see, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll get to see all the things that we're doing here. Once again, there's the Nova. We're going to be doing a lot on that. We're going to actually get that thing running and ready for a trip. I think we're going to take a trip in it. That will be fun. I don't know if anybody's ever seen zip ties or anything. That's going to be fun. That'll be an adventure. We put pegboard up here. I put as many tools as I could up here. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind. I never can find anything. Since I built this shop out here and we kind of got things organized, or starting to, I'm finding tools I didn't know I had anymore. I hang these up here. These clamps. I'm not a professional. I don't need expensive clamps. These are all from Harbor Freight. I paid next to nothing. And I see things on Facebook where people are spending a godly amount of money on these. Ridiculous. No, I don't. I got a little place to hang all my guns. The old cabinets from the house. They're right here. The ones we took down. The other ones are going to go in the basement in the laundry room. But these, great. I just threw some paint on them. They work great. They hold stuff I want them to hold. And that's what we're utilizing. Utilizing things that we have. We're not just getting a dumpster and throwing stuff away. My grandpa always said, if you can make it, don't buy it. So I don't. If I can make it, I won't buy it. I'll take you on a quick tour of the Nova here, and then we're going to call this video a day. Let's see. This is a 1968. It's got the rally wheels, BF Goodrich radial TAs. I do have the chrome trim rings to put on the wheels. This has got a 350 in it. It used to have a big block. It now has a 350. But you can see, we're kind of going old school. I put the old school steering wheel in it. I took this one out. which this one's really cool, but it doesn't go with what I want it to go. It doesn't fit my theme. Dash is cracked. These stripes, let me take you around the back. These stripes, they look old. They're not. They're about a year old, 2 years old, something like that. I had a can of white spray paint. We scuffed the trunk. I taped it off, and then we scuffed them up to make them look old, basically. And then I polished it back up, and we're going to do that with the hood too. The hood needs polished up, but we did the scratch on the hood and kind of making it look old. This is not a perfect car. I drive this car every chance I get, which here lately has not been at all. But another example, my garage. We bought this house. It was a carport. I don't even think I spent $2,000 building this garage. Already had a roof on it. All I had to do was put the walls up, the siding up. We bought 2 windows, brand new, and a garage door, brand new, just because I couldn't find anything on Marketplace at the time, and we needed it like now. Yeah, so the garage didn't cost a whole lot. We did it ourselves. We did have to get permission from the city or the county or whatever you call it and get a building permit, which that discussion's for a whole different day. But if you want to learn how to save money, subscribe. I'm all about saving money. I'm all about reutilizing things, and we're going to do that. So subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification button, and I will see you guys later. Bye.